And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yeah, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie.
See that Westbrook comp.
Here's Kirilenko. 6 to shoot. Here's Hamilton. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team.
Now, Matumbo
You've
got
to
two
see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, BA. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Hamilton, nice dish, and the layup goes down.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Gugliotta, and he drains the quick shot. Gugliotta's got his first basket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Here they come, fans. It's a one and only Thunder Girl. How about another big hand for your Thunder Youth Dance Team?
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Robertson. There's the three. Drains the triple. And the Thunder lead by 5.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
And it's Smith penetrating to the wing, right side. And the basket by McMillan. McMillan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Mullen. Here's Kirilenko. It's deflected. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
First team foul.
Here's Robertson. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Gugliotta.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's McMillan. Goes back up. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Mutombo, the pass to McMillan. Here's Mutombo. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Yes, it's good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Coleman. To stop the run. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. It's stolen. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Blocked. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Mutombo. Here's Bailey. And there's the rejection. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, Oklahoma City trailing. Anderson passes to Mourning. Now Richardson. Pass to Mourning. Count that one. Mourning's got it. Here's Smith. Yet to see a basket. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add. Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
The three, Smith. It's hauled in by Mullen. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Richardson. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Here's Webb.
Okay, it was a great pick, Warren.
Thompson outside. Pass to Yurtseven. Hey, puts up a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Mullen, pass to Richardson. Here's Short. Clock at 6. Takes it up with both hands and rips
Try
it
to
down.
rebound.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Anderson gets the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Thompson outside. Left side Warren.
Shoot. Left the post up.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Thunder, Jason.
Both shots good from the strike. The visitors with the ball. To the paint. Here's Warren. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
And we're through the first half of play here in
With the score, your Thunder, 40.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They stayed within arms. And that's going to do.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
KD's legacy up there in the banners. The positive legacy.
Pass to Kirilenko. And he lobs it up.
Wow.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Mutombo, the pass to Bailey. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, love
gonna
the
be thorough to do
intensity in which
something.
they're hitting the boards.
To the inside, Kirilenko. Blocked! Thompson outside. Pass to Bailey. Shoots from the elbow. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Robertson. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And yep, it's good. Karolinko's gotten his second bucket. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Thompson. The Thunder pull it in. Morning's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mullen. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Thompson outside. Pass to Gugliotta. The shot's good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Robertson. Down low. Here's Hamilton. And the shot goes in. Hamilton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Bailey. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First team foul.
And he drops the first. Smith, he's checked in for Thompson.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Hamilton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to McMillan. Back to Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Smith's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Morning. Here's Robertson, covered by Smith. From 7 feet away, blocked. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Inside. Mutombo, pass to Bailey. The Thunder pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Right wing. Here's Morning. 12 points for him. Here's Robertson. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Launches a 3. Offensive board. Mutombo, the pass to Gugliotta. Knocks down the triple. Gugliotta's got 7 points in the game.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Didn't want DSJ to take those cookies.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder. Rise up and give a round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
And here's Anderson. 7 points in the game. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Pass to Mutombo. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Anderson. Defense is right there. The floater. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bailey. And it's rejected.
Like him.
Richardson against Warren. Pass to Coleman. Fires from deep.
No way.
Hits the
Oh,
trifecta.
man.
5 points in the game. And guys, what do you think about the
more like
hustle
we've been
stats for
warning
the
about.
Thunder?
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
4 on the clock. Fades. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got 6 in the quarter.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Richardson, that's good.
Don't ask me what
How
Warren was
can
doing.
you leave this guy that wide
Everything
open?
doesn't work.
Please, that's terrible.
Webb passes to Bailey.
It's to Matumbo, but we'll take it.
Pass to Warren. Over Richardson. And it's Warren missing. Thunder with a lead. To the middle. Tries from 6 feet. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Matumbo. Drops one in from the wing. Matumbo's got 6.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Anderson. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Bailey. To the paint. Here's Matumbo. Count it. Good.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Thunder out.
58.
Let's
The
go.
away team, 54.
Turn it back on.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Webb. For 3, Smith. Offensive rebound. Here's 7. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
They've got Thompson, Dennis Smith out there with Omer at 7. And it's Webb in at the 2-guard spot.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
What he's playing.
Here's
Playing very
Kirilenko,
small.
defended by Thompson. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Robertson. Clock at 4 to the right side. Here's Mullen. Nails
on me.
it from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Thompson outside. Out to the right wing. To the inside.
Missed a
It's
dunk.
hauled in by Mullen.
A little slow.
Mullen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kirilenko. The ball's knocked loose. Thompson with a steal. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Thompson outside. Six to shoot. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for
Not
9 in this
surprised.
game.
Oh,
Andre
that's a
didn't block
big
that.
bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Mullen. Lots of room. Kirilenko.
Oh,
Matumbo with
wow.
a rebound.
Got lucky.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Shoot.
McMillan passes to Matumbo. Here's Webb. And here's Thompson for 3. The shot no good.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
That one's good for 2.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Webb. Here's Gugliotta. Down low. Here's Mutombo. The rebound by Coleman.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And another shot. No good on the shot.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Webb passes to
I
Gugliotta.
was trying to go to the wing.
Here's Kirilenko. Here's Robertson. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's Gugliotta. Banked it in off the glass.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
You just simply can't measure how valuable he's been to them tonight. Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Robertson. Pass to Hamilton. Puts up a 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Bailey.
So early.
No good off the glass. Bailey's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth. Here's Hamilton. Second chance shot. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got rebound number 8 now. Thompson passes to Mutombo. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Hamilton. And he's going for the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
Kept alive. Here's Thompson.
Jeez.
Bailey, the pass to Mutombo. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Robertson. The offensive rebound. Ball stolen.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Hamilton.
What are you
Launches
doing?
it. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Inside, here's Mullen. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one.
Perdóname porque otra vez porque yo lo sé, Dios mío, perdóname. Tal vez mi música no.
And for our finale for the 2K TV wrap party, we've got Team 2K TV versus the world. So welcome to the show. This is very exciting because we're gonna run 5v5 today.
Shout out to all of the community joining us here today. You guys are awesome at the game, and I'm a little bit intimidated, just a little bit.
Let's talk about the strategy on how to beat Team 2K TV.
The strategy is just to move the ball, get some shots up, and I don't think we have to do too much, but you never know.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Bash, cash, splash. You know what I mean?
Let's introduce our Team 2K TV for today. We've got John.
Still running my 7'1" center, doing a little bit of everything, but mostly defense and rebound.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. It was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to the Dallas Mavericks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, we've got Green. Bradley Beal is out there with Paul. Then it's Ewing, and it's Johnson in at the 3. New Orleans on D, following the shot by Chris Paul. McMillan against Paul. Nice shot by McMillan. Well, Richard, you played for 8 different teams, so early on, what's it like adapting to a new club? New players, new chemistry, new everything.
Well, 8, man, that is a lot. But look, at the end of the day, the one thing that you learn is that it's just basketball. And the faster you can figure out your teammates in the system, the more success you and your team will have.
Now, here's Thompson. Passes it to Gugliotta. 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. He kicks it to Paul. Johnson outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact.
This is the right hand. Can't jump.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Beal. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And he knocks down the first one.
Hit a guy with
Both
glasses.
good from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Ewing. Over Mutombo. Ewing misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Bailey misses.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Out to the right wing. Here's Gugliotta. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. McMillan, stolen by Ewing. Here's Green. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Here's Paul. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Here's Thompson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Paul passes to Ewing. Back to Paul. Over McMillan. That's good from Paul on the assist by Ewing.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Bailey. He's defended by Randall. And the basket by Bailey.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Randall outside. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Bailey.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Del Negro the pass to Yurtsevin. Jackson with the steal.
2 minutes.
Stolen by Yurtsevin. Here's Del Negro. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Vinny Del Negro. First personal foul. Second team foul.
They swipe it.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
A free jump.
Picking on the little guy.
And so here is New Orleans.
It'll be a turnover. Home team ball.
Following the jump.
1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Inside and stolen by Kamen. Hayward on the wing. Pass to Free. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Del Negro the pass to Yurtsevin. And it's sent back by Kamen.
Love seeing this type of energy on defense from Kamen. Excellent swat there.
With the drive. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. And this game is tied up now. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Del Negro. Paxson pulls it in. Here's Free. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Hayward. Nothing on the board. The pass to Free. He can't get it to go. Warren against Free. Pass to Del Negro. There's the triple. The shot will not fall. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking.
Your home team.
After this break, we'll be back with the start of the
Tying after quarter
16.
one. That was the first game.
And your youth dance squad.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
We've got Mutombo. Smith is out there with McMillan. Then it's Thompson. And it's Gugliotta in at the 4 spot. Ewing's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And for New Orleans, they've got Bradley Beal. Green is out there with Ewing. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Paul against Smith. Shakes him.
Ew.
And he sinks the layup. Smith's got his first points of the night.
Getting more comfortable shooting from inside. Even though Smith Jr. is smaller, he knows how to score in the paint.
Green kicks to Paul. Pass to Beal. Launches a three. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Thompson outside. Here's Gugliotta. Guarded by Green. Clock is at 3. Here's Mutombo. And the shot is long.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Pass to McMillan. Back to Thompson. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. And then on Monday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Paul kicks to Beal. The feed to Ewing. The shot comes out. Mutombo with some nice D. Thompson passes to Gugliotta. Nice finish. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the wide open shot from Green. Great look, but off the mark. Thompson inside, defended by Paul. Gugliotta's shot is good. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Pelicans trail by 8. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. They get it again. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Webb's checked in for McMillan. Nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Beal against Webb. And Beal kicks to Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here. The first one falls. So for the Pelicans, Chris Kamen's checked in for Ewing. Paxson comes in for Beal, and Freeze subbed in for Paul. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Johnson. Smith outside. To the inside. Mutombo inside. Kamen's there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New Orleans making some changes here. Julius Randle's checked in for Green. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Johnson. The pass to Kaman. Randle surveying the D. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
And the physicality of Randle's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
That one misses.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul.
No good on that one.
And when you talk about, well, the obstacles he's had to overcome, always being doubted because of his height, but here he is, one of the most talked about players in the NBA.
Pelicans trail by 6. Jackson kicks to Randall. Here's Free. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Free's got 6 points.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Here's Thompson, and they pick up 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Thompson's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Free passes to King. Kicks to Hayward. The shot off that time. Mutombo with some nice D.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And stolen by Hayward. Passes it to Paxson. Down low. And Thompson sends it back. Webb against Free. Pass to Thompson. Here's Gugliotta. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Matchups.
Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They should continue
mind the game out
to
here.
get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Randall. 40 seconds left to play in the first half.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate. No question he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Thompson.
David Thompson.
Good on both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
The pass to Randall. Thompson against Paxson. Kamen trying to break free. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Del Negro. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Paxson. Count that bucket. Paxson's got his first basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The shot by Thompson, no good. With 1 on the clock, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end, and we finished one half of basketball. They're up by 6.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out. And that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Paul. They've got McMillan. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Mutombo in at the 5 down low. Ewing. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And for the Pelicans, Chris Paul is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Green. Then there's Ewing. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Green. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Take off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Beal finds Ewing. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Patrick Ewing.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Thompson with the bucket.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And it's Paul penetrating. That shot off. Mutombo is some nice D.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Well, the great thing in the NBA is the unknown. Any given night, you don't know who'll come out on top. And even coaches like Steve Kerr know it. He said, it's really hard to win an NBA game. And the difference between losing and winning is like that. Kevin?
Oh, a game of inches, right, David? Just as you're showing us, a game of inches. Thanks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback, offensive rebound. Beal gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Beal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
And that one drops for him.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
It's hauled in by Warren. McMillan passes to Gugliotta. Over Johnson. Here's Bailey over Green, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bailey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Beal, the pass to Paul. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Warren. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Picked him clean, and they're moving it up.
Ends at force.
McMillan passes to Bailey. Thompson for the triple. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Julius Randle's checked in for Draymond Green. Gordon Hayward comes in for Bradley Beal. And Freeze subbed in for Chris Paul. Free against Webb. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. That's a 2 from Randle. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Randle's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's McMillan. And easy 2 points on the layup. McMillan's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Kaman comes in for Ewing. And it's Paxson in for Johnson. Free against Webb. Free passes to Randle. Buries it from 3-point range. Randle's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Working on being more consistent with this shot. Randle certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
That one falls.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pelicans trail by 17. Passes it to Hayward. Randle with the ball. Fade away. Paxson against McMillan. No good from Paxson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the basket by Bailey.
When you allow allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
It's good. He's got 8.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Bailey passes to Yurtsevin. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here are the Pelicans now. 17-point game. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Free, and he goes in for the dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Good work there as it goes.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Hayward up top. Knocked away. 1 second left. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, about a 76% shooter.
No luck that time either. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
56.
Leading by 17.
39.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. T.J. Warren out there with Mutombo. Then it's Dennis Smith. Then it's Del Negro. And it's Thompson into the small forward position. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Smith. Doesn't go for him. Some solid D from Paul. Johnson down low. He's covered by Thompson. Good D by Thompson. Smith against Paul. That's tipped. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Ewing. Poked loose. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Del Negro kicks to Smith. Thompson for the triple. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Not sure that you can be more explosive than Thompson's been here tonight. He's got it in his head that he's going to score every time down the floor.
Here's Ewing. Mutombo is some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Paul against Smith. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Paul passes to Ewing. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. McMillan against Paul. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And here is Johnson. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green. That one is off.
Thurl Bailey.
And he's good on the second. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Poked away. Beal against McMillan. Pass to Mutombo. Paul with the steal. From the arc. A putback, Johnson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by McMillan. Johnson's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Thompson. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
There's Beal with the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson passes to Bailey. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Thompson against Green. Here's Bailey. Dishes it to Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Freeze checked in for Paul.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team of shoot at this point in time, triple team the dude.
Here's Free. On the wing, Green. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Gugliotta passes to Mutombo. Here's Bailey, guarded by Green. Here's Thompson, and he drops it in from the low post. Thompson's got 11 points in the quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
World beat Free gets the bucket.
They just can't defend Free tonight. That has that soft, high-arcing jumper to pummel you from the outside, as well as that 44-inch vertical to throw it down if you get too close.
Here's Bailey, guarded by Green. Here's Thompson. Shoots over Beal. Thompson misses. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Johnson.
The Pelicans. Marcus Johnson taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Smith. And there's the pass to Bailey. Here's Del Negro, guarded by Paxson. Del Negro the pass to Bailey. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Pelicans ball.
So I want to get Dennis
Now
again,
into the lineup for New Orleans. Gordon Hayward.
Hold on.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like
solo a veces, no tengo nadie al lado. Llevo 5 años en la cima como Tindón camposteado. Ey, a mí me va en casa de campo perico ripiao. Burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. En el carrito de Red Bull me salieron alas, estoy volado. Ando con los mismos que andaba cuando estaba pelado. Ni que roncar, mami, que no sea caripelao. Ey, vengo de